always, always, always retarget your website visitors. What up? What up? It is Erik J. Olson. Yes, always retarget your website visitors. What I mean by that is if someone goes to your website, then you can put an ad in front of them when they go to places like Facebook or like Instagram or LinkedIn or even across the entire internet. So this is very easy to do. Once you've set up an ad account on a place like Facebook, which is also Instagram, or LinkedIn, or Twitter, or basically pick your platform, Google, then you can get a little bit of code that you drop onto your website. And what that code does is it tells the platform who provided you the code who their user is that just went to your website. So let me oversimplify it. Let's say that I'm a Facebook user and I go to a website X. Well, since I'm a Facebook user, Facebook already knows that. They have multiple different mechanisms for figuring that out. They could drop a cookie on your phone or your browser. You could have the app loaded, maybe by IP address. To tell you the truth, I don't know exactly how they do it. I don't care. All I know is that Facebook knows that I, the Facebook user, has gone to this particular website that has the tracking code on it. Then when I go into Facebook later, which I will do because on average people spend 3 hours a day in social media. I'm going to go to Facebook and I'll probably go that day. Definitely by tomorrow. Then I can get served an ad by that same website. Now that's going to cost the website, of course, but the cost to serve up that ad is very, very small. Now, what's really powerful about retargeting ads is that it gets you, the website owner, the business owner, or the marketer, but basically it gets you as a representative of the website back in front of that particular person that just went to your website. That's extremely important because, like the big game here when it comes to getting online sales and online attention, which then leads to offline transactions usually, especially in the B2B market, is that first and foremost, you have to have a website that is fast, mobile, responsive, that addresses people's pain points, your ideal prospects' pain points. Get that website up and running. Then once you've implemented things like search engine optimization and social media and advertising, you get them to your website. Now, ideally, they'll click buy, right? But that's rare. It doesn't happen that often, which means you need to stay in front of them. You need to remind them that you exist because they will forget that you exist and they'll forget almost immediately. So a retargeting ad allows you to very inexpensively remind them that you exist, remind them that your offering exists, and you can even slice and dice it so that you show one ad based on a URL that the person went to, the website address that a person went to, and another ad if they went to a completely different website address. That's extremely powerful if you offer different things. So let's say you sell two products. I'm just going to make it up on the fly here. Product number one is a yellow traffic sign because that's what I'm looking at in front of me. And what would you want your retargeting ad to say? Probably something like, effectively, don't forget about buying your yellow traffic sign. But if you also sell gray bumpers, because that's what's in front of me right now, you probably don't want to put an ad up that says, buy my yellow sign. You want to put up an ad that says, buy my gray bumper. So you can customize it like that as well. Very, very powerful, very inexpensive. Also, another thing you could do is, depending on the platform, You can take all those people that went to your website, and you can even filter them down by other attributes that are first-party data on the users of that platform that the platform has, sex, location, stuff like that. So incredibly powerful, incredibly, I would say, inexpensive for the opportunity. It's not cheap, but it's a great value. And when it comes to advertising, you want to maximize your value because advertising can get expensive over time. So if you're going to advertise, definitely, always, unless there's like some extreme reason why you want it, always retarget.
Wanted to let you know about my book, $1 Million Journey, How to Launch a 7-Figure Business. This is the story of what it took for me to go from freelancer with no clients, no employees, no revenue, to growing a $1 million business. It took me 8 years, and I made a lot of mistakes. And all of those mistakes, and more importantly, lessons learned, are in this book. And we have chapter takeaways, 5 to 15 takeaways that you could apply right now to your business. Check it out on Amazon, $1 Million Journey by me, Erik J. Olson.